Hello and welcome back to Elder Kings. So, we are a new character. And unfortunately the waiting plan has failed. Because, in waiting, we did not get to the point where we could do Tanistry on our brilliant character who had amazing diplomacy and everyone liked. We're now playing a character who people don't like. Because they want seats in the council. And, you know, they don't like the fact that we have gonorrhea. Things like that. In fact, I don't like the fact that we have gonorrhea. I want to die in this character very quickly. Because us living is not a good thing. It just means the next character is going to be older. We want to cycle through characters a little bit. The next character is zealous. We need to die as quickly as possible. You know what? I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to Alt-Tab. Here we go. Let's get up Google Chrome. Should, yeah, you know what? If I do something like this, I'll do a little Google search for depression and CK2. You know what? That's fine. I'll switch to the scene over. I did, of course, type Google depression CK2, not just depression CK2. Right. I actually want how to get depressed. There's not something you get a lot in Google, but okay. How to get depression. Best ways to get depressed. Alright, let's see what we got, Reddit. Let's see what we got. If you're in love with your wife, plot to kill her, and she dies, you're very likely to get an event where you'll be depressed. No. Lead troops and go on hunting expeditions. That'll up your chance of getting injured and dying. Do we have those options? We can hold a feast, summer fair. Not a lot of hunting going on with us here, is there? No, not really. Okay. That's fine. What else have we got? We can... It's so easy to do with focuses now. Set your focus to seduction, gain a lot of lovers. Set your focus to intrigue, kill your wife. If you're not already lovers with her, to get the depressed trait, marry one of your lovers and repeat. Okay, so if you marry murder, there's a chance to get it that way. Alright. Alright, govern focus, 99% chance you get stressed, there's a chance to get maimed. Rulership can get you depressed. Interesting. Yeah, imprisoning till you fail works, actually. But abdicating resets your crown authority, but that doesn't anymore because our crown... Although it would probably change us to elective, that's the problem with that one. I know, it's the most exciting episode we have so far, isn't it? You know what we could do, though? You know what we could do? Actually, no. I was going to say we could have the game playing in the background while we do this. None of these are useful. These are all just completely and utterly... You know what? Oh wait, you can right-click on your character. Never mind. I thought they'd removed it. I was very unfortunate there. Let's check Steam to see how many hours you've been playing CK2. Okay. Well, let's see if that works. Crusader Kings 2. Nope. By the way, this number is just wrong. It's been sitting on that number for about a year. The reason is I don't think it counts mods. Like, I don't think that playtime counts through correctly. Or offline, or when you're playing not through the Steam client, so if you play just from opening up the game. Which I think the shortcuts are by default. Anyway, you know what? I think it's time to go back to the game. Oh, you just got a black screen, huh? That's not amazing. There we go, we're back to the game. That was a fun interlude. Yeah, let's just unpause. So... We do have an illness. You know what we could do? We can seek treatment and we can go all or not. Although that won't work because the treatment's different in this one. Seduction probably won't get us anywhere. War? Do we have a rival? We have no rivals. Intrigue? Just keep trying to kill people till it goes badly? I guess... War, maybe? And then just lead armies? We'll just set ourselves as leader of an army. It's kind of what it said we should do. Yeah. It's not very... There's not a lot we can really do here, is there? Imperial policies... Nothing appeared. Ah, okay. Or unless that changed something. No, it doesn't look like it did. I was seeing whether it changed our laws or something. Yeah, still not a lot that we can actually do. Employment list. I don't really want to employ anyone. I just wanted to see if there was another option. Yeah. There's not a lot we can really do. We could shut the gates and try and starve ourselves to death. Not the worst idea I've ever had. Well, time to starve. My finest officers and agents organized personally received my orders. Oh, it's bureaucratic policies. Oh, yeah, I forgot entirely about these. Okay. Increasing funding will allow refurbishment of our embassies and widespread retraining of all relevant staff. Our ambassadors will improve pay. Okay, this will enhance how individuals see you. Oh, wait, does this one have the option to get rid of the... No. I was hoping that would give us the option to like, fund ways to get rid of rebels. That would be cool. It's just not an option. You know what? I'll pay 700 gold to have people like me for 5 years. Okay. My nephew is asked to spend some quality time with me. Sure. I'm now in love. Oh no, yes, but in the proper way with this person. That's fine. Okay. Unknown cultists have appeared. Yeah, we're looking to get depressed. That's pretty much our option. I mean, another way would be to see how far we've grown in the last 2 characters' lifetimes. Seek treatment for our illness just isn't going to work, is it? Because it's only going to give us potions that won't work. Like, the potions won't kill us. Like, the healing is too good. Unless what we did is we went even next level. We went for the worst court physician available. And then we seek to treat our illness. So the chances of success can be disastrous. Do it. Spell me. Jarl Urid of Sundercliff stood a meter or so away from you, facing you with both arms raised. She unleashed a healing spell upon you, but not noticing any effects, Urid frowned and used a different spell on you. But didn't seem encouraged by the results. After hours of attempt, she said, I don't understand what went wrong, hanging her head in shame. Oh no! Wait, it could have... Ill treatment! Yes! Fantastic. We're -1 health. We're getting there. But it's only a mild illness. We have -2 health. We're at normal health right now. We could die. There's an independence faction. I have to unfortunately open the gates. It does lower general opinion of us by quite a lot, but it does also mean that we don't have negative diplomacy bonuses. We're going to seek treatment for our illness again. Do you want to be a friend? Let's make a friend. We've made a friend. Well done, us. New ambition. Make an enemy. Nope. Okay, we're now close friends again. This person likes me and isn't in factions, so no reason to force her out, I think. Yeah, let's keep the information to ourselves. Right. Our Magister tells me our efforts at increasing religious fervor among the people have been met with great success. There are some religious zealots. Here's the thing, religious zealots. We can't declare a war that would use you. We have... You're fabricating claims, right? Yes. I am trying my best to kill myself here. It's a difficult game. Okay. How long is treated recently? Doesn't say. Okay, it must have gone away because we've lost the bonus from it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Seek treatment for illness. I need you to cast a bad spell on me. And oh, industrious ruler has not gone noticed. We can visit Shatterwood, sure. Or visit Shatterwood. You declared a revolt war. There are cultists in places. Okay. And we're still alive, huh? Seek treatment for our illness, definitely. That button is not bugged at all. You know what we could do? Oh, this is a brilliant idea. When we're in the guilds, it gave us the option to become a rival of someone. When we become a rival, we can duel them because we actually have relatively high personal combat skill. But if we duel somebody who is better than us, that gives us a chance to suicide into them. Fighters Guild. That's what we're joining. Okay, we have a regent. We have another regent. Okay, that's fine. We're still trying. I will learn the way of the... I don't know. The barbarian. Okay. Let's try and get a rival. That's what we're going for. Okay. I want treatment. Treat me. Nope. Okay. You press somebody's claim on somebody else. Oh my god, you've... claim... Oh no, that's us. I thought that was a claim to expand for a second there. Nope. Internally expand. When did we take over? 1 year ago. Well, it feels like a much longer amount of time. We want idolizers to be zealous. That's what we're doing. We're building zealousness up within us as well. Okay. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. Okay. You're taking attrition. Not sure I'm happy with that. Well, you take attrition... You know what? We'll split you in half. You still have enough to deal for revolt, even if you're taking attrition. No, even if you're half the size, I mean. Take treatment. Heal me! Heal me! Nope. Okay. They're not even going to try. Which is unfortunate, because if they tried, they would fail. And that's what we want. You want to adopt this guy's ideas? Sure. I told you. Heal me. Thank you. We died of gonorrhea. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We demand installation of a claimant. Wait. We're trying to force an individual to relinquish or claim one of your titles. I don't care. Right. We're in charge now. We already have the theology focus. Build a war chest has just succeeded. This is like my perfect character. Are you dying? You're not dying. You have dragon's blood, so you're actually going to live longer. We lost the vampire hand? We lost the vampire hand. Oh no. We've lost our free health, but we have a little bit of extra health from dragon's blood. Let's come back from guild work. Yeah, I'll end my current guild work, so we're now back here. We need a husband. A husband is going to be Ashbjorn. Alright. That's fine. Anything else? We can go on a pilgrimage. No. There's no reason to go on a pilgrimage whatsoever. Although pilgrimage to High Hrothgar to learn about the voice. That's something we haven't seen yet. Something we haven't seen yet. Zealously attacking other religions. Something we haven't seen yet. Zealously attacking other religions. It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. We need to do this first. We do have a faction against us. 72% powerful. Okay. I think we do both. I'm going to spend my gold. We'll climb the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar. There's actually only about... I think it's 732 or 632. It's one or the other. I did actually count them. Yeah. Go watch the not very long running Skyrim series if you want to see that. I don't know if I counted them all in video. I think I did cuts because I thought counting them all in one video would be a little insane. Cyrodiilic Empire. I really wanted to declare a war to take a lot of your land. Needs to be approved by your council because we're on a... we're away on a mission. It's not Good. Queen of Hammerfell. Queen of Hammerfell. Queen of Hammerfell, please. You're angry for not being on the council, but I would like to give you a council position. I can't put her in there. Queen of Eastmarch, you shall be on the council. You will now improve relations with the Queen of Hammerfell, who could not understand that I wanted her to be on the council. We need a new ambition. We'll see the realm prosper. I don't know how long this pilgrimage is. I did it in a day, so we'll see how long it takes anyone else to do it. Our region is going to be the Queen of Hammerfell. Yeah, that seems fine. Right. The holy site of Isgramshol is an important center of the 8 Divines' faith. Sure. I'll go. I'll spend the money and go. After a few days traveling on a small carriage with your pilgrim entourage, you finally arrived at Ivarstead. As you look to High Hrothgar, you are humbled and realize how accurate the nickname Throat of the World is. The inhabitants of Ivarstead warn you about snowstorms, wolves, bears, and all kinds of disasters that could happen on your way up. We're not gonna die, we're not gonna die, we're not gonna die. Come on. We have new regents. It does say, hi, dear wife, well met. I'm sure that's what the previous one just said, and I clicked through it. After a small trip, you reach the first emblem. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Will you go up, or will you end your pilgrimage here? I'm going up. Yeah, I'm going up. Unpause. As you climb the steps, you notice several grey shapes darting through the trees beside the pathway. They emerge, their teeth bared. Wolves! The beasts snarl at you, inching forward as they prepare to strike. Die, beasts. This option checks against your personal combat strength. Alright. We can do this. My visit to Igramshul was certainly worth the time. We wandered around its sacred halls and pondered the atmosphere and religious mysteries that lie hidden here. Alright. The wolves are fearsome, but are no match for you, and are quickly dispatched. You continue up the 7,000 steps. Onwards! King Stubin the Just used a favour on Nibony to force him to join all their factions. Okay, which faction are you in? You're in the King Steuben for Skingrad faction, of course you are. After climbing more steps, you see the second emblem. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons perished, crawling over the... The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? We're going straight to the top. Continuing along, you come across a camp of people armed to the teeth. They draw their weapons and approach. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend, one of them says. We'll be taking your belongings and your life. Get 'em, boys. And I'll mount your heads on my wall. The bandits talk big, but their fighting skills aren't enough to keep them alive against you. After killing the last one, you continue along. Onwards! Did you get actual land? You're taking the Thaindom of Adam. Or Ahab. Nope, no actual land. You soon reach the third emblem. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? I shall continue. You come to a break in a pathway where the steps are uncomfortably icy. As you keep your eyes on your footing, you you hear a huge roar in front of you. A vicious snow bear, not even a dozen steps away. Okay. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you, or bear that big won't move very well on ice like this. I can just evade it. This option will always succeed because of a personal thing or a qualifying skill. It's either our dragon blood or it's like our martial being high enough. But you know what? Or it could be the fact that we're a Nord. Maybe. I don't know, because it's ice. Alright. You face the bear, keeping a low center of gravity. Suddenly, make it dash to the left and to the side of the path adjacent to a drop. The bear lunges forward, but you juke back to the right. The bear not only misses you entirely, but loses its footing and plummets off the mountain. Carefully, you continue your journey. Onwards. Alright. My food has tasted strange lately. I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the Fire Master to find the poisoner. The only person I can trust is my friend, Carfinwin. Carfinwin, you're a drunkard with gonorrhea, but you're the only person I can trust. You're also pure. You're very pure gonorrheic drunk. I will trust you. That's not what it means. It means they're a pure Altmere, but anyway, or Altmer. Ice becomes less of a hazard as the steps that follow, along with the mountain itself, are covered in snow. Soon you see the fourth emblem. Cain called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then, dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. I shall continue my pilgrimage. What started as a modest snowfall rapidly picks up and the winds reach howling conditions and the air becomes chillingly cold. A blizzard has commenced. Ah, how I love this brisk Skyrim weather. It's invigorating. Because of one of our personal traits. That must be Nord. It's either that or Dragon Blood. Although Dragon Blood's, I think, what qualifies us to do this in the first place. So it must be Nord. I have to assume, right? Maybe it's our bloodline? Well, no, it's not Nord, but it must be Nord as a trait, right? Yeah, it's probably Nord. Okay. That's good. Despite the frigidity of the weather, your body's resistance to the harsh cold negates all these ill effects. Definitely Nord. That was the Nord's bonus in Oblivion, I think. Might have been in other games as well, but that's the one I remember it in. Anyway, Blizzard lets up. We have a new heir, Thane Urani of Eastmarch. He was probably wondering what the hell we're doing, but that's fine. Okay. Let's keep going. You arrive at the fifth emblem. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Where you go up or end your pilgrimage here. I will continue my pilgrimage. You arrive at a camp consisting of a single tent and a weak campfire. A lone individual is huddled nearby, muttering something incomprehensible. The person notices you and stands up, screaming furiously, "Back off! Go! Away!" They yell, so sick. Sick, feel bad, warm, but cold. Head, my head, go away, away! So I can either say, die fiend, or you look ill, maybe I can help you. That's gotta be kind, right? That's gotta be kind doing that. I will help you. The maniac seems terrified, but calms down as you approach them with a potion of cure disease. After a few moments, the person thanks you. I left Iverstead a few weeks ago, and was bitten by a skeever before I reached the first emblem. I should have turned back, but thank you for saving my life. You and the pilgrim head in opposite directions as you continue up the mountain. This person's gone off on a little journey. Soon you see the sixth emblem. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst dragons withdrew from this world. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? I shall continue my pilgrimage. What starts as a few pebbles and stones from higher up on the mountain quickly transforms into a full-blown rock slide that threatens to crush you. Because of our qualifying traits, we can avoid it. Despite the dangers of the rock slide, you manage to simply avoid any incoming debris, and soon enough the rock slide is far behind you and you are safe to continue your journey onwards. Continuing on, you reach the seventh emblem. The tongues at the Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? I shall continue my pilgrimage. In a clearing against the face of the mountain, you notice a group of robed men and women raising skeletons and frozen corpses. One of them notices you in turn, and soon the entire group of necromancers and their thralls approaches you, ready for a fight. Fall before me. To be completely sure, the food was or was not poisoned, Carfindwin required a certain expensive equipment, and I was the one to pay for it. Although the food tastes strange, I do not feel any different than before. The question is if this is really necessary. Do I really want to know? You know, we'll give him his money. You know, there's some money. The necromancers, magics, and undead warriors do not stand a chance against you as you slay them one by one. Their thralls collapse into dust and you resume your ascent. You pause for a few moments to read the 8th emblem. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? I shall continue my pilgrimage. Just after you walk past the 8th emblem, a shadowy individual stands in the middle of the path, blocking your way. Halt! They cry. I see too many pilgrims who think they can just climb the 7,000 steps and meet the Greybeards. They're wrong. I bet you are too. I bet you didn't even bother to remember what the previous emblem said, word for word. Well, actually, I remember exactly what they said. Let me recite them. This is because of my qualifying attribute of score. Patient? I have to assume it's patient, right? Okay. A few minutes pass as you recite each prior emblem. The zealot appears thoroughly impressed and steps aside. Not often do I see someone who takes this so seriously. Sorry, friend. Good luck in your journey. You exchange farewells and continue your pilgrimage. I was kind of hoping that I could have a skill check in person and I could guess what the previous options were, but the text boxes would have made that nigh impossible. Or it would have been about 1 million choices, so I understand the reason. Onwards! Your journey is almost complete. You reach the 9th emblem. I thought there was only 8. For years, all silent, the Greybeards wait to speak one name who will be recognized as Dovahkiin. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? I shall continue my pilgrimage. As you climb the steps, you hear a fearsome bellow and see a shaggy, white-haired biped atop a crag in the distance. It is a frost troll. It stands above the only path leading to High Hrothgar, eager to fight you. Why fight when I can simply evade it? With the expensive equipment acquired, Carfinwin did a thorough examination. Did not take long before she presented me with a result. The cook had used rancid meat in the stew and tried covering up the taste with lots of spices, some poisonous unless used in moderation. Satisfied with the result, I imprisoned the cook without pardon. Now, how will I find a new cook? The troll stamps at his feet as you rush along the path and jumps down to meet you. Before it can even attack, you run behind it and continue hurrying up the steps. Too slow to chase you, the troll simply gives up. Onwards! Tall towers of stone jut out from the mountainside. You have reached High Hrothgar and read the final emblem. The voices worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Will you go up, or will you end your pilgrimage here? I shall visit the Greybeards. You enter High Hrothgar. In this dimly lit building, an old bearded man in a hooded robe approaches you. He whispers that you are perhaps one of his order the Greybeards have been waiting for. After hours of meditation with him and the other Greybeards, he offers you the opportunity to learn the way of the voice and the Thum. I shall study with the Greybeards. I hope I don't have to study for 7 years. Oh, there we go. After weeks of study and training, you have realized your potential and acquired the ability to wield the Thum. The Greybeards advise you to use your gift wisely and recommend that you follow the way of the voice to avert any possible corruption. So, are we Fusro dying or are we breath and focus? Both of these are end. One means that we become the way, and the other one means that we don't. That is breathe and focus. We will become the way. The Regency has ended. Our religion changed to the way. Oh my. much lower chance of provincial revolts, large bonus to all vassal opinion, we can hold larger domain, we can not declare... We can not declare holy wars? Excuse me? Game? We cannot declare holy wars? We can not declare holy wars. It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. We should... Why can we not... Like, but the holy war, that was... It's a trick. We can only do this if we're... Wait, is it only Zealous that can do this, or can anyone do it? I feel incredibly... Well, there, actually, let's have a look. These are the only conditions. I don't know why it wasn't available previously. Maybe it's we have to be Dragon's Blood, presumably. But that is vicious. That is so vicious. Like, yeah, you can learn the way of the voice, but if you choose to become the way, you know, screw you. You can't actually do holy wars anymore. Probably in most situations that's absolutely fine. In our one very particular situation, it's just a little bit annoying. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. That's the perfect way to end the backlog, with us switching to a religion which isn't very good. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.